This morning, this was the scene outside of Upstate Hospital where hundreds of fellow law enforcement officers for both the Syracuse Police Department and the Onondaga County Sheriff's Office joined together to salute two fallen officers. We can confirm that a Syracuse police officer and sheriff's deputy were killed in a shootout on Darien Drive in Salina. They were taken from the scene to Upstate Hospital where they were pronounced dead. Now, the Syracuse Police Department says they encountered the vehicle the gunman was in on Emerson Avenue in Syracuse and tracked the vehicle to the home in Salina. The officers were encountered by the gunman and gunfire followed. The gunman was also killed in the shootout. No information on a motive or the identities of both of the officers and suspects have been provided at this time. Our Brendan Raff is live at the scene this morning with more. Brandon, good morning.
Good morning, Abby. We can tell you that SWAT teams have just pulled out of here. The big question was there anyone else inside that house where the shooting took place on Darien Drive? They've broken down the scene here, but we can tell you that this, as you said, started with a suspicious vehicle that was tracked back to the location, and police were shot as they approached that house. That's when the shootout ensued, and it was quite an emotional scene earlier this evening outside Upstate Hospital as the bodies of those two officers were transported from the hospital. Hundreds of police officers from multiple police departments turned out to pay their respects to the two fallen officers. They stood at attention and saluted as those bodies were transported from the hospital to the medical examiner's office. Now, in addition to the two officers, police say the gunman who opened fire on them as they approached his house on Darien Drive in Salina was also killed in that shootout. The two officers are the first to be shot and killed in the line of duty in Onondaga County in more than 30 years.
We lost two heroes tonight, two men who answered the call to duty to put on the badge and protect the community, protect and serve. We lost two of them tonight.
If anyone knows a police officer, family member of a police officer, give them a hug. Again, this is their worst nightmare, and we just need to be there for everyone in the law enforcement community today.
Now, again, at this point, we do not know the identities of those two police officers or of the gunman or a motive, but we do know, police say, that the Syracuse police officer who was killed was a 3-year veteran of the force and that the sheriff's deputy was a seasoned veteran. We're live in Salina this morning. Brandon Roth for CBS 5 this morning. Abby, let's take it back to you.
Brandon, thank you.